Good morning, family. It's your brother, the elder. I wanted to talk today um, about something real serious that's that's going on in our society. Um, we just lost another rapper, entrepreneur, humanitarian, um, just an overall positive dude that came from straight from the streets, man. Uh, Straight Crip, grew up as a Crip, man. Um, you know, changed his life, changed his family's life, and was trying to bring the hood together, man. Uh, a role model, you know, of what you can be when you make a better decision in your life, and independent hustle. Blew up. You know what I mean? Not overnight. No, it took some time. He worked hard and accomplished his goals. Beautiful wife and family, and now he's gone. You know, took 6 bullets. You know, to end his life and to end his legacy. But I don't believe his legacy is ended at all. His life is ended, but not his legacy. Uh, it's unfortunate that this type of stuff happens, man, and it goes over the eyes of those that are quote unquote in the household of faith. um, we have to remember that we are in a war for our lives, and what's crazy is that most of us are so asleep we don't even see it. We're so asleep we don't even see it. We feel like we just doing it big, man. We got it going on, and not caring about those that are even in our circle or in our midst, in our neighborhoods. We're more concerned about ourselves than other people. I'm out here walking, enjoying the area and what I live in. It's peaceful out here. No, I don't live in the hood at the moment. And there's a reason why I don't live in the hood, but it doesn't keep me from going back to the hood. And that's one of the plans that I have here in the near future, because I believe that it's my responsibility as a man of the Almighty, as the commission and the call that's upon my life. It's my responsibility to go back and try to snatch our people from the hands of the enemy. And we have a real enemy. And so I'm saddened to see how, and even today being April 1st, I'm making this video. This is April Fool's Day, according to, our calendar traditions and, all of those things or whatever. This brother died yesterday and was tripped out. He was 33 years old. I'm not a big numerology guy. I know there's significance in numbers. I do know that. I understand that. I haven't did a etymological study on numbers like that, but I do understand. I do have a small understanding of how important numbers are. I do have an understanding of numerology to a certain degree, but there's a reason why all of this is transpiring. This brother was even getting ready to do a documentary on Dr. Sebi and his life and what he accomplished in his life, and so many things are connected to that. And so when you want to stand up for healing, for righteousness, for our people, our African people, whether you want to accept it or not, our ancestors are from Africa. If you were born in this country, your ancestors are from Africa. You may not agree with that. You may not want to accept that, but it's the reality. It's truth, And us as an African people, we have to learn how to, appreciate our heritage, where we come from. Because if we don't appreciate it, who else will? If we're not willing to promote it, who else will? If we're not willing to do the things that can heal us as a whole, who else will? Nobody's going to be concerned about us if we're not concerned about ourselves. Nobody's going to be concerned about us. We have to learn how to be concerned about ourselves. I'm on some other stuff, so the things that I'm used to talking about. I'm a talker. I'm a thinker. And I was just thinking, man. I'm like, man, this is bad. You know what I mean? This is bad. And and it's going to be a lot of people that are going to die. A lot of our people that are going to die behind this because they're going to get the wrong idea and they're going to think this is something that's gang related. And I'm going to tell you, it's not. It's not gang related. It's more than that. Wake up, people. Stop being stupid. Stop being asleep. There is an agenda to destroy us. There is an agenda to destroy us. When are we going to learn that? When are we going to understand that? We need to learn how to be champions for our own kind. And I'm not talking about hating on anybody. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about being a champion for us. We hate on each other so much, man. It's horrible. Even in the church. You feel what I'm saying? We got to stop this, man. This brother died senselessly in front of his own business. But it was a statement that was made, I believe. There's a statement that's being made. And it's a statement to keep us in the dark. Those of us that are woke understand the statement. But a lot of people that aren't woke, that are still asleep, they're going to think it's something else. And they're going to go around and doing silly stuff or talking about this thing in a manner that's not even appropriate. Because it's bigger than what you saw. It's bigger than what you saw. And if you don't understand that, you sleep. And you need to wake your behind up. And that's real talk. Because it's time for us as a people to come together, unify, and help one another. What I look like, wealthy as all get out, and I have none of my people on my team. I got all this money, I got all this influence, all of this power, but I have nobody on my team that look like me. And I'm not, listen, I got friends that are white that I love dearly. They are my friends, truly. I got a brother and my sister that will ride or die with me. And I love them the same. And they don't look like me. But they are still my brother and my sister. But I'm talking about our people as a whole. We got to stop all of this unnecessary stuff, man. And start engaging in things that build us up and make us more powerful, make us have a better voice. Listen, I'm a rap fan, period. I've been a rap fan for years. I didn't stop loving rap because I came into church. I didn't stop loving rap because of religion. I still like rap. I still like rap. I don't like the negative rap, not at all. I don't like the brothers throwing up, putting up stacks of money to their ears and all that. That stuff that stuff is bogus, man. I like rap that's conscious, that tells stories, that talks about things that we need to know about and hear about. You know what I mean? Brothers flashing their cars and their homes, that don't faze me none. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's just the industry. That's the draw to make money. But people that are really talking about something, I can get down with that. It doesn't matter if you talking about the creator or if you're talking about whatever you're talking about. If you're talking about something that's positive, I can get down with that. And somebody might not agree with what the elder's saying, but it's just real facts. I never stopped listening to rap music just because I came into religion. And now that I'm not in religion anymore, you know, I'm still listening to it. Because at the end of the day, it's a part of our culture, regardless of whether we want to accept it or not. It is a part of our culture, you know? And so with that being said, there's another unnecessary death. Unnecessary. But it's sending a message. And we as a people need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's time for us to stand up for ourselves. It's time for us to stop bowing down to the system that keeps us oppressed. You know, we have no excuse anymore. I've said this in previous videos. You know, with the internet being the way it is, and pretty soon they're going to try to start charging us for it. I believe that. I've been hearing that down the pipe. They're going to start charging. The internet ain't going to be free anymore. They're going to start charging us for it. And I'm talking about not the service to get it. I'm talking about it as a whole. Okay, because right now it's free. Even though you pay for the Wi-Fi to catch it, it's free right now. But trust me, it's not going to be free much longer, because at the end of the day, that's an information highway, super highway that we have access to that we didn't have access to years ago. And so everything repeats itself. And we're repeating genocide in our own neighborhoods. Listen, it's time for us to wake up. Love one another. Be good to one another. You know? Let's not hurt one another. I'm not for hurting anybody. You know? I'm not for hurting anybody. I work in a mental health facility. I have a client, a member, that is very verbal, verbally abusive. And he says things, and he doesn't look like me. And he says things at times, he said things in the past, at times that weren't kosher, that weren't good, that weren't appropriate. And I've learned how to ignore. I've had to learn how to ignore. I've had to learn how to deal with that. But when you got the right mind, you in your right mind, and you come at me like that, that's a problem. And I'm going to deal with you because you know what you're doing. And he may very well know what he's doing. But at the end of the day, I can give him the pass. But I'm not going to give you the pass. Because I'm not the one. I love everybody. I do. But this elder is not no pushover. And I'll protect my family, even with my life. I put that on everything. So let's love one another. Let's be good to one another, you know? Let's build each other up. Let's not be afraid. I made a post a few weeks ago. When you're no longer afraid to die, you're no longer afraid to live. And I'll be almost 50. I'm almost 50 years old. I was telling a good friend of mine yesterday, we was out to eat, and I was telling him, man, this is the second half of our lives. We finna be 50, both of us. This is the second half of our lives. We got to do better. We got to eat better. You know, I'm back out here today after being off for a little bit. Had a lot of things going on, transitioning, doing things, trying to get things situated for this next move, you know. I can't share everything right now. I will be sharing pretty soon. Big stuff coming down the pipe that I'm excited about, no doubt. But at the end of the day, I'm excited to know that I'm in a good place, and I'm getting back to where I need to be. This is April 1st. Just came from the gym. I'm sitting outside in this beautiful weather. My God, it's a little chilly out here, so I got my hat. I got the bald head now, so I got my hat to cover my head. But other than that, man, I'm loving life, man. Loving it, you know? I'm loving life. But I'm not afraid of death. Not anymore. I used to be afraid to die. I'm not afraid of death. Love y'all. Be safe. Have a great day.